Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and I just finished the expedition on my main save. So my last milestone was to warp with your emergency warp. I just did that one, and as you can see, I have finished all of the expedition. So the only thing I have left to do is the hitchhiking, but that's optional. So that includes multiplayer. I'm just going to ignore that one. If you want to do that one, absolutely do that one. But what I'm going to show you is how you can bring over some cool stuff from the expedition into your main save if you finish it that way. The expedition is basically done, so if you have not done it yet, this is the way to do it. If not, or maybe in a future expedition, you could totally do this as well. So let me grab this. This will work on any expedition. Not just the Voyagers expedition we just did. No. Any expedition, if you use your main save, and that's the one I did use. This is my main save. Anytime you get it done, all you have to do is make sure you finished all the expedition. Make sure you collect every one of your rewards. It will not let you proceed unless you collect all of your rewards. So collect them all. So I got my Deadeye Cannon. And then my final phase, my final reward here, because I got all the phases done, I'm going to get the Mecha Mouse, which again, not, doesn't have to only be on this expedition. Every expedition will work the same. So, once you finished, it says what? What am I supposed to do? Return to the space anomaly and end your expedition. So, usually what happens is, like if you're on a brand new save, sometimes they ask you, hey, look, you're done. Would you like to continue in normal mode? They have changed that recently to where now you have to go back to the space anomaly and you have to use the ending terminal to end it. Even if you use a brand new fresh save, you still need to do this. You have to go to the space anomaly and you have to manually end it. It's kind of cool because they let you bring over stuff if you're on a main save. Like I switched over to start the expedition from my main save. If you're on a brand new save, it'll just instantly click over. You don't have to do anything, but you get extra menus if you're using a save that you have like 100 or 200 hours in or whatever it is. If you've already started the normal game and you switched over to the expedition, they give you a few extra menus. So let's continue on here. We need to go to the terminal, which is way over there, and they don't let you jump over. I don't know what it is, but I always instinctively try to do this. Oh my God, they did. Are you serious? Wait a minute. They must have changed that because I couldn't do this before. What? Well, never mind. I lied again. They weren't letting me do that before. That's a new screen. Is that occupied landing pads? That's what it looks like. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's a new screen. I haven't seen that before. Anyway, once you finish your expedition, the expedition terminal is going to be back here. And again, brand new save or a 100 or 1,000 hour old save. All of them have to come back here. Now this is where it says, hey, I can return to my primary save, so I can switch back and forth if I'd like. Or, if I want to, I can throw some stuff in here. So we're going to end the expedition. You have to say, hey, I'm ready. You're still optional milestones available. Are you sure you want to do that? You'll be able to select the items to transfer back to your primary save after confirming. This is basically saying, hey, look, you have a milestone left. You can totally do that if you want to, but if not, that's fine. You'll end your save, so we're confirming yes. So now I can bring over any technology I wanted. So if I want to grab any technology from my suit, make sure you do that before you confirm because you can't take it out now. But I can go into my inventory and I can grab any items. So let me see. Oh, they won't let you take the orbital uplink? Oh, that's ridiculous. Dang it. They won't let you take the orbital uplink. I was trying to do that. That is a special expedition only technology, obviously. Cannot transfer mission critical items. I can't transfer my egg? Oh, that's even worse. I have my Deadeye cannon, at least I can do that. So you can't do certain items, which kind of sucks. If you found any cool Corvette parts, specifically in this expedition, you can grab that and put them in there. I mean, any other expedition from now on, probably, because you'll be able to find them. But specifically in this one, if you found any cool parts, I can't believe you can't move your egg. I claimed my egg. How am I supposed to bring it over? That sucks. So basically, they're telling you can't duplicate. You can't get 2 eggs. Dang it. But the other thing we can test is see if we can get any, if we can build our own uplinks. So let's end it. You're about to finalize the expedition. Items placed in the terminus will be returned to your primary save. Surplus items will be processed into units or nanites as appropriate. Yes. And let's see. This will count up all my expedition, basically all my rewards. So I've earned 31,000 for traveling. I swam for 6 units. So everything you did will earn you nanites. Look at that. Boom. Or units, more money. I bought 1 starship because you weren't allowed to buy any this specific time. Look at all this stuff. 1 relic acquired. Upgrade purchased. 150 nanites. Blueprints. There we go. They're giving me all my stuff here. Look at that. I made 9 million units. 5,000 nanites. Look at that. I like all that. Beautiful. Finish the expedition. So now it's transferring me over to my main save. However, I don't have my my expedition Corvette. I don't have my expedition multi-tool. Like if you found a really cool multi-tool, you might want that one, right? So if you want to like keep your multi-tool from the expedition, if you want to keep your Corvettes, like the Corvette you built from your expedition, head back over here to the terminal yet again once you're in your normal save. Like this is my normal save. We do not have any expedition tags at all. You see all my upgrades in here, my maxed out, you know, main save that I've been using. My multi-tool is not that, it's my main battle tank. However, come over here. And now you can say, hey, look, this is all the items I put in for my expedition, right? I'll take it all. Boom. Let's put it in my starship. Oh, they manually make you can't hotkey it. Dang it. Let me put all that in my starship. But at the bottom here, I can create a copy of my multi-tool that I had currently. So my main multi-tool. Remember, if you quit with a certain multi-tool in your hand, that is the only one you can do. Like if you bought 5 different multi-tools, the only one that you can copy is the one that you currently had equipped, the one you were using. So if I use that, this is the one I was using. And it's going to cost me overwrite, because I have my maximum amount of multi-tools in my hand. I would need to spend 2,200 nanites. Ouch. And do I have my maximum number? Let's do my starship. So this is the one I made in my expedition. It's very terrible, but if I wanted it, like say, hey, look, this is my my favorite freaking what is it called? My Corvette. This is what I really like. I can copy it. And so now I have a copy of it. So I don't have any room for my multi-tool. How in the world do I have no room for my multi-tools? Oh, because I have all my good ones on me. Yeah, see, I'm using all that. I have my staff. I have my cool, you know, Atlas multi-tools. Okay, so I have my 6 multi-tools I maxed out. So I would need room, or I could switch it for one of these if I wanted to. But again, it's going to cost you nanites if you want that. It's going to cost me 2,200. I believe it's 2,200 no matter what. So, like, if I wanted to keep this one, like, hey, this is really awesome. I love this thing. I could totally do it, but, yeah, you need room in your inventory for it. I don't have any room. How is it? Like, look at this. It's not current because my damage is way bigger than that. Like, my multi-tool is doing, like, 40,000. This, what the heck? This one's doing 16. Like, if I go back into my inventory, I'm doing 37,000. Yeah, so the stats aren't going to be correct on that, but it's fine. But that is how you would bring over your stuff if you'd like. It makes me sad now. Wait a minute. Let me see. Can I actually use a blueprint? Do I have my blueprint? I don't need it. Don't worry about any of the stuff in here that you see. There's all kinds of end game stuff in here. But I'm not seeing... Look at all that. Boom. I'm not seeing the uplink. Orbital uplink is not in my blueprint. Yeah, there's no orbital uplink. Meaning, you cannot make it on a previous save. You can, if you start a fresh save, you can continue using that orbital uplink as a blueprint. On a old save, you cannot. I'm hoping they add that to our a future update or a future patch. They add in the orbital uplink because I like that thing. Being able to instantly teleport to a space station is amazing. Anyway, this video is getting way longer than I thought. Hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time.